You think you know me? Say I'm as cold-hearted as they come. You think I'm slowly cutting my ties with you, that I'm done. Here's what you don't know. Feelings, they grow slow. I've just been caring for mine. Now I can feel it. Now I believe it. Baby, tonight is the night. I'm gonna call you up in the name of love. Gonna call you up and tell you that I'm not giving up. In the name of love, I'm not giving up yet on you. In the name of love, in the name of love. In the name of love, in the name of love. You think it's easy, yeah. Falling in love, well, maybe for you. I think it's crazy, oh no. But I'll be damned if I'm not a fool. Here's what you don't know. Feelings, they go slow. I've just been caring for mine. Now I can feel it. Now I believe it. Baby, tonight is the night. In the name of love, in the name of love. In the name of love, in the name of love. I'm gonna call you up in the name of love. Gonna call you up and tell you that I'm not giving up. In the
Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm TarotOracle and I do the readings.
It's 6:30. Time for the Tarot Oracle Show.
What is going on, Birdman? Thank you for your donation. Michelle, Z, Karen. We got Andrew, Amazing Fruits. We got Joan, a Northstar, Amazing Fruits. What's your question? We got Bartman, Andrew, Maruta. Welcome. Northstar already said. Joan already said. I think we're good. Z, I didn't say you. There you go. Can I mask my name if I donate via PayPal? Z, I will protect your name with my life. I will protect it like on the Bodyguard movie. Okay. We're giving this away tonight, by the way. This is a brand new sealed copy of the Feline Rider Tarot. So if you like cats and you like the Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot deck, you will love this particular deck right here. So yeah, we're giving this away tonight. So we'll stay tuned for later tonight when I do the giveaway. All right, but for now, we got questions. We got lots of questions. Let's see what Bartman wants to know up in here. Cappy Ram, I thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Will Bardman ever win a giveaway from the TO show? I mean, I imagine so. Maybe so. Should be able to one day. The statistics are on your side. I mean, I don't know. I'm assuming yes. Anyway, the Tarot Tower Cam is no worky tonight. Let's change it to Tower 2 and go from there and see if it works. It does work, but it's pointed at the floor. You need to point it at the Tarot Tower, not the floor. By the way, that's Tarot Tower number 2 over there, and this is Tarot Tower number 1. You know, the wood guy stopped responding to me. You know, the wood guy, he was supposed to balance out the force, but yeah, he let us down. Anyway, we're doing my deck right here, the Waterfall Tarot. If you want one of these, a link in the description to get one, and we'll ship it out tomorrow. All right, YouTube user, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Mina, welcome to the stream. What's going on? Good to see you. Reiki, welcome to you as well. Everybody's in here. It's a party now, is what I'm saying. All right, we'll see what's going on. Will I ever win? Will I ever win the this particular thing? Let's see what's going on. If you can do that, indeed. Five of Swords, kind of starting out rough, Bard, man. I'm not gonna lie. Five of Swords is not exactly the card I was hoping to see there. You know, I was hoping to see the Sun or, you know, something nice. Maybe the Death card for changing your luck or what have you. But instead, we get the Lord of Defeat next to the World. It's just a matter of time. I think you're just statistically anomalous right now. It is only a matter of time before you can get that done. So yeah, the world is interesting indeed. It says there's a lot more opportunities. We have giveaway after giveaway after giveaway after giveaway after giveaway. We have lots and lots of giveaways because I've got lots of junk to give away. So, that's the way it is. Anyway, the world is good. It says it comes around, it's going to go around, it's going to be around once more. And the Page of Wands, it says you just got to get more accurate with the answers. So you got to know more about the TO show. See, the more TO shows you know about, the better it is overall. So yeah, you just need to know more about TO. Anyway, Knight of Pentacles, it shows you getting all the gifts, all the good stuff, all the entertainment things. And I think you will one day win a giveaway. So maybe tonight, maybe this is Bartman's magical night where they win a deck of cards. See, this brand new sealed deck of cards. I don't think I've given away a brand new sealed deck of cards before, but tonight is the night indeed. All right, we got tons and tons of people. Who was that person that wanted to know a thing? Amazing Fruits. Can it be added to the free list? Amazing Fruits, like, what's your question? Yellow. Welcome to the stream. What's going on? All right, next, we got Cappy. Cappy wants to know, is Cancer contacting me again for some dating action? We need more Cancer dating action. We need to get the whole family thing going. We need to get all the magic out there. You know what we haven't used in a long time is the sleepy DP Tarot over here, otherwise known as the Insomnia Tarot. I paid a lot of money for this crap. I just don't use it. It's nice. I'm not saying it's bad. It's nice, but I mean, I don't know. I just have other options. I think it's just sort of a preference thing at this point, right? You got all these options for decks and, you're going to use this one, maybe this other one, maybe this other one. But at the end of the day, you just kind of use your faves. Your faves get the priority. Assel, welcome. Good to see you. All right. We're going to go with the Insomnia Tarot tonight for Cappy Ram. All right. I think that's the donation we were looking for. There we go. We got a PayPal donation from Z. There you go. Z, let me know what your question is. Thank you so much for your donation. I greatly appreciate you hanging out with us, doing the PayPal action. If you want to make a PayPal donation, there's a link right there in the chat. You just click it and go, is what I'm saying. Magician reversed with all of that. The kids are going to contact me for dating and when? 5 of Coins and the Hanged Man. Oh, it's almost like they had a change of heart. Okay, let me tell you the story. They've had a little change of heart. Not going to do it like immediately or anything else. It's just going to take a little bit of time for this person to come around. I think you have a little bit of a delay before you're going to be able to engage in the dating profile from this individual. The Hanged Man says we're in a weird spot here. It's like we're not exactly, the Hanged Man sometimes means a lot of things, as with all tarot cards, but the Hanged Man sort of points to, we're just sort of an unpredictable circumstance here. It's not something that we can sort of see coming. We don't really know what direction it's going. There's a lot of interesting complexities with this that we are not seeing. 5 of Coins says we do have a bit of a delay in getting this done and getting the action going and all this other stuff. So yeah, a little bit of delay with the 5 of Coins. We're walking through the snow. We're sort of holed up here, sleeping, almost like a 4 of Swords action in here, really, Crystal, Karen, and a Cinderella, and Elaine. We got a lot of people. Welcome to the stream. Good to see y'all. But although the Magician says, yeah, I think they're going to contact you for dating. Oh, man. Oh, I don't know. I'm going to say less than a month. Really going with less than a month, right? A little bit of a delay there, but I would say less than a month they would contact you, in my opinion. But there's a big change of heart that's happened right now. So some of the things that you had expected, some of the things that looked like it was sort of rolling in your direction aren't really rolling in that direction anymore. And you're kind of having a little bit of a challenge state. But that's okay. You're going to be able to deal with it and do that thing. So anyway, is there a technical problem thing going on? No, I don't think so. Crystal, I am 5x5 over here. Everything is solid green on my side. Let's see. I'm using 6% of the CPU. I have 100% throughput for the internet. My ping is good. I have a gig over a gig on the internet speed. Everything's fine. But yeah, you're a little bit of a delay. I say under a month, I say you have some sort of a communication, but you just got to kind of wait there. There is a change of heart. I'm sorry. A little bit of a change of heart, but I think they do come around. So you have to wait and be patient. This is definitely something that is more of a dynamic situation, not exactly sort of full thrust ahead on here. You got to kind of take it low, stay on the low side, take it easy with all of this stuff right there. Cappy is also like, wait a minute, it's been a few months now since the Cancer has contacted me. What is their general malfunction? Why can't a Cancer just call somebody? Why can't a Cancer pick up the telephone is what I want to know. Why can't the Cancer get the stuff done that they need to get done? They've just waited too long. And I told you a little bit before in the previous reading about a change of heart. A little bit of a change of heart. Sort of hold and pulled back. Not exactly, again, on the full thrust ahead. We're going to see why. Why did we have a change of heart? Maybe we went from literally 100%, 120%, and then all of a sudden we just sort of ghosted or something like that. I mean, I don't really know the situation, but it just seems like that they're not coming forward the way that they should be. It seems like things have stalled out. Things are not exactly in the same place that they needed to be. So, yeah, we just kind of got to figure out what's going on over here. The Emperor, that's interesting. Got a 4 of Wands and the 7 of Cups. I think they found somebody else that's kind of interesting too. You may not be the only interesting person in their life is what I'm saying. Cappy, you may not be the only interesting person in their life. 7 of Cups usually doesn't mean that. It talks about options. It talks about the variety. It also talks about sort of an illusionary success as well, as the things going well, not really going as they could. I'm really leaning here on the translation of this being maybe some other option, some other people, right? Reason I say that, because we have the 4 of Wands over here, new happy home, happy family, but it is the beginning of a home, it's beginning of a connection sort of thing. And I'm sort of translating this out to maybe an Ace of Hearts or Ace of Heart. I've been playing too much poker lately. Translate this out to Ace of Cups kind of feel, right? Anyway, Veronica, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. But yeah, a little bit of a happy home, happy family, talking to somebody else. I don't really think that somebody else is going to go well. I don't think it's going to be something that they can sort of go with, but then you do have a little bit of an excitement, something's new, something's kind of fun and what have you. But yeah, that's kind of interesting indeed. Anyway, the Emperor just says that they're going to have to take command of the situation, figure out what they want. A little bit of a 2 of Pentacles feel here. Life of Destiny, you can indeed order a question. We just started. Yeah, they're going to have to take command of the situation. Right now, they're just letting things happen as they may, and they're going along with whatever happens, and they're a little bit too laid back, quite frankly. And they need to figure out where they want to go, what they want to do. I think that's going to be the big opportunity for them. But until they do that, until they step up, you are going to have a level of confusion for pretty much everybody, including you, with this particular Cancer. So that is my translation for all of that. YouTube, user, what does Emma feels for me? Well, between driving all their mini cars, let's find out what Emma does. We do not have an automobile deck, but we do have the teddy bear deck. Yes, it is back. It is back. The Luna Bears Tarot. In case you wonder what this is, you can get it off Etsy. Teddy bear does not come with it. But, any deck that's full of teddy bears is a good deck to have. You just can't go wrong is what I'm saying. By the way, Z, you are next. Hopefully you put your question in chat. Let me check to see if you did or did not. Let's see. Z did not put their question in chat. Z, I need your question, my friend. Thank you for your donation over PayPal. Greatly appreciate it, but I do need you to ask an actual question. So let me know what it is, and I will throw you into the mix over here. All right. Let's see. What does Emma feel for me between driving their various cars? What is going to happen? What are they doing with all of that money? High Priestess Harmony. Oh, Jesus. And the 9. It does. I'm just saying. It does. it does kind of point to what you were leaning against, right? A little bit of a Nine of Pentacles, like, I got everything that I need. I'm enjoying my money. I'm enjoying all the things that I have. Very possession-oriented individual, too, as you already have noticed. Life of Destiny, thank you for your donation. But yeah, very possession-oriented. I'm holding on to what I got. I'm happy home, happy family with my money. Basically, right? The Hermit says they can be happy with their money indeed. That's all they need right now. The Hermit just says that there's going to be a lot of alone time with this individual, right? They're sort of flirting with this person, flirting with that person. There's only so much superficiality that anybody can handle. Jamie Lee, I thank you for your donation. But yeah, I think they're going to be kind of alone with their... Just don't think that they have many feelings for you. You're more of a possession if they can sort of rope you in with that. High Priestess says they have more skeletons in the closet than an episode of Walking Dead. So, yeah. High Priestess, there's a lot of secrets behind that curtain. And I don't think you want to open it up and find out what's all in there, because it could be bad. So, yeah, you want to be aware with that. Anyway, what they feel for you, they feel like you're one more possession that they can collect. At least that's what the tarot says about all of that. Z was next, but Z hasn't asked a question. Hopefully they didn't walk off and wander off. No, I don't see anything. I guess we'll go to Cinderella is coming in here with one slipper attached. General reading. We can get that done. Boo-boo, welcome, and thank you for hanging out with us tonight. Let's see what's a good Cinderella deck. This is a good Cinderella deck. I like this. The Tarot of Enchanted Soul, if you want to do all of that. I like bananas with oranges. Never tried them with lemon. I love lemon curd. I've never had banana with lemon. That sounds interesting. Diva, welcome to the stream. Thank you for hanging out. I only do donation readings. Normally, I do donations, and then if I have any more time, I do free stuff. So if you got a question, throw it out there. We may work you into the mix. It's kind of a light morning. It's kind of a light night. Mizrak, welcome to the stream. Good to see you as well. What's going on? All right. General reading, a 10 of Swords and a 3 of Swords in the mix. It is about time, around the corner, I would say, that you are going to be separated from something that you're attached to. YouTube user, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Yeah, you're going to be separated from something that you're attached to. Could be important, it could be sort of mediocre, but you definitely have that separation happening here. The 10 of Swords, right? Sort of a separation, something cutting, something concluding, and what have you. I think you have that sort of on the mix. You have a 3 of Swords, also a cutting, a conclusion, not really a conclusion, but a temporary cutting. I rarely ever see both of these together in a mix. So that kind of gets my attention immediately, right? Sort of gets my attention very quickly. 4 of Wands gets my attention too. If you do have 2 cutting cards, we are removing some things pretty soon. I think that the 4 of Wands is, what is that about? Is that something that is in the home? Is that something that is sort of that you rely on? And I'm going to say you may have something breaking down in the home. You may have hot water heater breaks down, sprinkler head just stops working. You have a lot of different possibility about things that just suddenly stop working. Adriana, thank you for your donation. But I'm going to go out on a ledge, and I am going to say that something in the home is going to break, right? You have a cutting, and it's asking, the tarot's kind of asking what is being cut, what is cutting. Something in the home front, something just stops working. And that is your general reading. So yeah, be prepared. Hopefully it's not something important like the refrigerator or something like that. You know, you never want that. Ultraviolet, welcome to the stream. But yeah, I do think something's stopping to work. Something will not work soon, Cinderella. You're going to have to deal with it. Oh, no, indeed. You're going to have to deal with the ramifications of that. Hopefully it's not the air conditioner, because it's still summer. It is still summer. Z wants to know, why is she acting that way? Is it just her usual? Is she bored? Or does she know I'm into her? Man, a little love balloons on the side is what I'm talking about. Does she know that you're into her? Is the secret out? Does everybody know? Does everybody aware of what is going on over there? Man, maybe. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see what's going on. Yellow wants to see what's going on. Yellow, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right. Your weather is crazy. It is crazy here in Texas. It was like raining. We had flooding, and we had a drought for like 10 months. Man, I don't know. Let's see. Why are they acting the way they is? That her usual? Does she know I'm into her? Strength. We got a 4 of Wands. Seems to be in every single read. Okay. We can do that. 4 of Wands in every reading. And a Page of Swords. She suspects something. Yes. She suspects something's going on. And she doesn't know what it is. So is she aware of every little nuance here? Everything going on? It's like, is this a... I don't think so. But I do think that you're approaching a situation where they know something's up. Something ain't right. A little bit of the intuition's kicking in. They got a little bit of the, a little bit of the feels about something's going on with that. Page of Swords, I see something in the background. I see something, but I really can't translate that to a conclusion yet. I know something's off, but can't translate it to a conclusion yet. But they will eventually figure that out. Strength says to be patient with it. You need to be patient. You just sort of accept what's there. Be patient. Don't overreact. Don't give away your hand. If you're playing poker, you keep the poker face. You do not give away your hand here. I think that's the important thing. But keep that out there and make that known. I think that's going to be good. 4 of Wands ultimately says, I think this works in your favor, which I don't think you agree with me, but I'm going to say it anyway. I think this works in your favor. Got to be patient. Strength, you have to be patient. You can't overreact. You can't show your poker hand, because I think you want to show your poker hand right now. You're like, yo, I think something, but they know something's up. All right. That is my opinion with that. We always go out on a limb over here because that's what we do. Or ledge, or limb, whatever we're going to do. Generala for some Veronica action. Let's get you some Baroque Tarot. This is a mighty fine looking deck right here. I love it. Got the gold trims and look at the gold edgings and look how shiny that is. It's beautiful cards. Kind of hard to read the text because it's like shiny gold, but I'll take it. Whatever. It shuffles like a dream. That's what I mean. So yeah, look at that. Look at that shine. Look at the sheen on that. It makes it look like a solid gold is what I'm talking about. All right. Get a little general. Oh, we got another PayPal donation over here from Donna. Donna, let me know what your question is. You said tarot reading. You just want a general, or Donna, if you have any specifics that you want to know, you let me know. Otherwise, we'll put it in the general category. Anyway, general, speaking of which, Veronica, general. 5 of Wands, man, it is time. It is time. What are we doing? 5 of Wands from the 3 of Pentacles. You're getting people that don't agree with you. Bottom line, right? Be random with me. I will be random with you, indeed. Welcome to stream. 5 of Wands next to the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, so the 3 of Pentacles, they're hauling off the specifications to somebody who's working on it, right? It's almost like you're the one that's working on it. So somebody's holding off these specifications over here. They're sort of, giving you the specifications here. And the 5, I don't agree with those. I think you're like that, and I don't really agree with that. I think this could be better worded. I think this could be sort of a little bit better, right? I think that's going to be the big thing here, right? Vasundra, welcome. Crystal, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Northstar, you did. All right, Northstar, you are DL. I got you covered. All right. Anyway, you're going to have to defend your position. You're going to have to say, I don't think that's right. I don't think this is what we should be doing. And you're going to have to stick with that. And basically people are going to sort of, disagree with you and be like, well, so you have to stick with your thing there. 5 of Wands says you do have to defend it. You do have to go to bat here pretty soon with that. 7 of Swords is because your opinion is this or that. I think some people leave. I think some people either abandon it. They disagree. They're like, all right, I'm out of the project, or I don't think this is a good deal, or something like that. They're going to sort of take their possessions and leave and what have you, which is fine. Because if you're going to do the effort, if you're going to do the work, then you need to be the one that definitely says approve this or that specification. So sometimes specifications just doesn't make any sense and you get a lot of trash. So yeah, you definitely need to stick with your opinions and don't be shy at all with all of that other stuff. Now let's go to PayPal. Speaking of opinions, we got a lot of good opinions on PayPal. We got Yellow coming over here. Finances have stagnated. Oh my. All right. Yellow wants to know about money. Okay. The proper question is, finances have stagnated. How long will this last? That is not encouraging indeed. You know, we got a little bit of a break from work there with the injury. We got all that other stuff going on. We got finances there. We haven't got the check that we need. I think that's going to be there, right? Adriana, the length of the reading is the PayPal amount. Kinda, not really, kinda. I mean, there's a variance. Basically, the detail is still there. It's just like, I don't know, Adriana. I guess it depends. It depends, I guess. Anyway, so yeah, finances stagnated. Ten of Pentacles says it's coming around now. And I know you're waiting for sort of getting the money in the mail. I know you're waiting for that. We said that's going to be a little bit delayed. It's not going to be something that comes in immediately, what have you. Three of Pentacles says that work is going to be the main source of income here, right? Noel, it's been a minute. How is your pregnancy going, Noel? Good to see you again. But yeah, Three of Pentacles says you got to get back to work. You have to get back to work. We know you're waiting on a check. We're waiting on the check. It's taking too long. Your bills still come due. You know, the bills still come due. They never stop. But we're waiting on a check to happen there. Three of Pentacles said this is going to be a problem. The bills keep coming. We don't have any work. You have to get back to work. I think that's a big opportunity here. Two of Pentacles says you do have to end up deciding what's going on and how we're going to get that done, right? But yeah, it looks like you're a little upside down on the finances and whatnot. That's going to be a little bit of a problem indeed. Ten of Pentacles says it's going to work itself out, but obviously entertainment purposes only. Definitely need to get back to work if you can't get some income. I think that's your big thing now. You just need income. That is going to be there, right? That is going to be the opportunity there. Anyway, without income, you will get upside down on the finances, and that gets pretty ugly pretty quick. Yeah, that's the way it is. Waiting to be diagnosed still. Wow, they're really dragging that out as much as they can. Noel says I'm due next week. That is fantastic. That is nice. Oh, no. We got a C-section. Oh, my. All right, by the way, we're on the PayPal readings. That's what we do. We do PayPal. We do Super Chat. We do all of that other stuff. Now, next in line is indeed, who was that? Was it Adriana? No. Was that Crystal? Was that Diva? No, that was Northstar Tarot. There you go. All right, Northstar Tarot wants a tarot reading. Now let's do that. Let's do that. Let's see, tarot reading. All right, we'll do a tarot reading. I assume that you just want a generality. We're going to get that done for Northstar Tarot. Thank you for joining us tonight. I appreciate y'all. And yeah, we do have a giveaway in a little bit. So hopefully y'all can figure out what the trivia question is we have for tonight. I'm still thinking about it. I am still thinking about the trivia question for this evening. Okay. All right. Northstar Tarot wants a general reading. A general reading you will get. Let's see what kind of good stuff we got going on here. Let's see. We're going to go with a Six of Pentacles. This is interesting. Interesting. Oh, the availability of help, the availability of that. Basically, it's sort of like you end up moving somewhere, or at least getting some sort of a transport from here to there kind of thing. Rosemary, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. We have some sort of a movement. We have some things happening in the background here. It's almost like that we need to get some things done, or we need to move somewhere in order to make some action happen. You have the Chariot with the Six of Pentacles. Like somebody's waiting on you to come around. Somebody's waiting on you to make a motion. They could be sort of getting things done that you haven't done. It could be some opportunities that you haven't really taken advantage of that need to be done. But you definitely need to get some action, get some motion going on there. And not only do you have the Chariot, but you have a Knight of Pentacles. It's almost like there's some money involved here. So I just think that overall you do have a kind of a life of destiny. I have not gotten to yours yet. I think that you have sort of a basically some money pending or something pending to where someone's waiting for something. It's weird that you have a Knight of Pentacles and then a Six of Pentacles, like you have to give money away, or you owe something to somebody, or maybe somebody actually owes something to you. It could be a transport where somebody comes in and delivers something to you, or comes in and gives you sort of an action or what have you. Also think it's like an investment or something that you have relied upon throughout and you've hoped for comes to pass, right? So something we have hoped for, we've dreamed for, we try to manifest, it comes to pass, and it just sort of makes everything good. So overall, I think that's part of the deal. Ten of Wands is sort of interesting. It says don't try very hard with it. Let it sort of enhance itself. Let it sort of come about and come to its own conclusion. You can't really press this for a time, or you can't really push this to the end, right? It's sort of something that you have to sort of let produce in its own way and its own time as it goes. But yeah, somebody coming in, delivering something, or you needing to go somewhere, delivering something indeed. Either way, there's a lot of motion involved that's just sort of pending that needs to get done. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, there's almost like this anticipation, like the start of a foot race, right? When everybody's sitting there and they're all hyped up, they're all ready to go, and then all of a sudden, boom, and then they start running as fast as they can. It's almost like that moment like that, right before the gun goes off and you have to run really fast. It feels like there's a lot of anticipation, a lot of buildup, a lot of things sort of happening in the background. And I think that is going to start moving fairly quickly here soon. So that is your thing. There you go. Thank you for all the PayPal donations. Indeed. Paul, I appreciate you. All right. We're going to go with the next question, which is Life of Destiny, which is waiting on here. Will I enter a relationship this year with a new person? Let's see. I mean, we're doing cutesy decks tonight. Let's go ahead and use this cutesy deck indeed. Christina, that's a beautiful deck. That is the Meraki Tarot is what that was. I'm looking for the Meraki Tarot card that I'll leave sitting around here to show the deck that it is. And I have no idea where it is. I think it's under this mat. It's probably under this mat, but I'm not going to disassemble the mat and find it. But that is Meraki Tarot, version 2, by the way. You want to make sure and not get the version 1. You want to get the version 2. It is significantly better. By the way, the creator of the Meraki Tarot is sending me a new deck. I think it's an Oracle deck. I'm pretty excited. She gave me tracking number 4, and I will be tracking it and making it happen over here. All right, another cutesy deck, because that's what we do. Lots of cutesy stuff here. Will I enter a relationship this year with a new person? I really think so. I'm going to go ahead and give this a thumbs up just real quick before we start the formal read. 3 of Swords, right? 3 of Swords. There's something pending that you need to finish off, though. You need to conclude something. Maybe there's somebody in the sidelines. Maybe there's somebody that's expecting something. It's almost like there's a little bit of a tension in the air towards relationships, and you need to alleviate some of that or move some of that out, definitely with that. King of Cups says, right now, I really don't think you're ready. I think that you need a little bit more time to get something that's going to be very, very special and good for you. I really think you're in that point where you are waiting in line for something, right? You're waiting in line. You know something's coming. You know that something is sort of in the air. And I think the end of this year is going to be a great opportunity for that indeed. King of Cups says we're not ready quite yet, though, right? 3 of Swords. It's almost like that you're done wasting time. I think that's a big opportunity here. You don't want to waste time. You don't want to friends with benefits. You don't want anybody that's going to be, again, wasting your time. You want something that's going to be true, something that's going to be heartfelt. And really, you know, you have wasted time before. People are sort of dragging you down. People aren't really being honest with you in a lot of respects. And you're kind of sick of that, right? Kind of sick of that indeed. Anyway, Knight of Wands says towards the end of the year, I think all of a sudden things just start developing. I think it's slow at first, then it builds up speed and more speed. And I think that's going to be the opportunity where you want to sort of pounce, right? You're going to have an opportunity out there and you're going to be like, yes, this is the one that I want. This is the kind of thing here. Because Justice says you need balance. You don't need the extremes. You need balance. It is time for you to get that balance, find that, and find somebody that is going to be able able to provide that to you. Because right now, you've had a lot of difficulty with that. But you will meet a new person. I think it's a Sagittarius, and I think this is going to be your opportunity to make a lot of things happen with this particular sign. So we'll see how all of that goes. You want to know how all of that goes indeed. YouTube, a user, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right, we got Jamie Lee. My boyfriend's current feelings towards me. Their name is M. Let's see if M has some feelings. So I hope so. I hope so. Your boyfriend's current fit. If they don't have any feelings, this is going to be a rough reading. I swear, if I get like a 10 of swords, 3 of swords, if I get a tower card, this is going to be a rough read. Is what I'm saying. It's going to be a rough read over there. First thing we got is the Wheel of Fortune. I like that. I like that. It's almost like that they've settled into a level of comfort with you around. That is the big thing. They settled in. They like what you have. They like the kind of opportunities that you offer. They like having this thing going, and they want to keep it. That's the big thing here. Wheel of Fortune, what goes around comes around. I like the stability. I like the sort of the relationship. I like the connection that I have with Jamie Lee. They like it a lot. I think they really do, right? Judgment card, rebirth of reincarnation. I think that they have sort of introduced some new things. You've introduced some new things into their life, but you have sort of expanded where you're at, right? You get relationships a lot. You're not really growing. I think this one has the capability to grow and to make things better and to make things really cool and a lot of fun indeed. Death card says changes are coming in the relationship. I don't think they're bad changes. I do think that there are opportunities for other things to happen with this, right? So we need some changes. We need to move forward maybe with it. We need to sort of see what we need to do to fix some of the issues that we're currently having and what have you. But that is going to be the big thing here is the death card. We need some changes. So I think they're kind of approaching you with the changes, right? They're going to be like, yo, you know, what about we do this and we do that and what have you? YLK, I thank you for your donation. But yeah, overall, they're very happy with it. We're going to go with the Heart of Hearts over here. Current feelings is nice indeed. You need more good feelings, and we have lots of them happening right now. YLK, I thank you for your PayPal donation. I appreciate you. We got YouTube user is next. Is this the end of me and M, or will he return like bad luck? Man, I don't know. You get the roughest readings with this individual that you've ever gotten with anybody. Let's go ahead and pull the Band-Aid off, shall we? Go ahead and yank off that Band-Aid, and let's get right with the money over here with the Thoth Tarot, because the Thoth is going to let you know what is going on, because I think you're interested. I think that you're interested. You want the real reading now. You're like, all right, Emma's over here. Will they return, or are they done with me? That's going to be what you want to know. Oh, Jesus. They're not done with you quite yet. I do think they will come back. They will come back indeed. Now, I think that they need you to be around. They need you to be around, maybe for ego, maybe for opportunities, maybe just sort of they like the interest that you bring. They just like something about you that they want to have sort of under their wing, right? So again, it's not about a healthy relationship. It's more about a under their wing, you know? Pie War, fellow Texan, welcome. Good to see you. We got Christina with a K. Welcome. Did I already say hello to you? I don't know. If I did, well, I said hello to you again. Anyway, but yeah, you know, they just want you under their wing. So they are going to be back. I don't think it's going to be obsessive or anything. I think they got other opportunities, quite frankly. I think that they just want, so they're going to be back one, maybe two more times. And, you know, I think they'll sort of, you know, ping you. And I think, here's what I think will happen. Again, way out on a limb here. I think they're going to forget that you told them off. I think they're going to forget it. They're going to be, you know, flirting up other people, and all of a sudden you're on their social media. They'll be like, I wonder if she, I think they're going to try one more time at least with that. I say that because of the reflective nature of this, almost like they're emotional. They just need more emotional, you know, emotional connections. They need approval for what they're doing and whatnot, right? So we need approval. We need connections, and I think that they're going to use you for that. So that is my opinion, of course. You know, it's just all about reading tarot, having opinions, and all of that other stuff. And that's what we do here. We sling tarot around like a deck of cards because they are a deck of cards. Okay, let's see. Edit video. We will go to, what was I going to do? Let's see. I guess. No, I don't think anybody's going to be able to answer that question. I don't think anybody can be able to answer that particular question. So we're going to go here and we're going to say sub-only mode. It is time to give away. All right, time to give away a tarot deck. Now this is a sealed feline rider tarot deck. It is a nice thick deck. It has never been opened in my lifetime, and I'm going to give it to somebody who wins. Now, the question is not how old will I be on my birthday, but how old will Christina be on my birthday? You get one guess. One guess only. Any duplicate guesses will be thrown out. So let me know how old Christina will be on my birthday. Let me know. There you go. So it's not me, my birthday. Well, it is my birthday. But when my birthday comes around, how old will Christina be? That is going to be it. One guess and only one guess. You get one and only Joan. That's what, how the hell, how do y'all? Joan got it in 1 second. Okay, well, there you go. So yeah, 43. There you go. Everybody guessing the exact same numbers. I don't know. Y'all, apparently, y'all know how old Christina is, but okay. All right. That is good. That is good. Anyway, Joan wins. So congratulations. There we go. I need something a little more random next time, apparently. Christina will not be 36. No, Christina will not be 36. So Joan, congratulations. Send me your mailing address and we will get this out to you. So there you go. All right. You were close. Bartman, you were so close. You were this close, Bartman. So you are that close. All right, let's go to the contest section. There we go. I made a new feature in my app called the contest section. And basically it shows who guessed what in that. So let me show you what I did. Right. So we got plenty of time tonight. We're kind of slow. So we're going to go with the extra stuff here. Browser source. Okay, I did that. Money. We got a window capture. Okay, here's what I did, right? In my app, I coded a contest tab, right? Here's the usual tab with all my donations and whatnot. I coded a contest tab. So when I click contest mode, any number is automatically sorted over here by numeric, right? It's sorted by number. So it'll put the number first and it will put the name after that. So I can immediately see that Joan guessed the first 43. Now, if there was another 43, then that would be under Joan. So I know that Joan got it. All right. Anyway, so that was a new feature I added to my app called contest mode. So yeah, this is what I do with my spare time. I code stuff. Anyway, so congratulations, Joan. Very nice. Is Christina happy about disclosing this info? I don't know. I'll ask her later. But yeah, she's busy. She works 15 hours a day. I doubt she'll ever see the show. All right, we're going to... Now, like every one of y'all, probably now pinging her to go watch the show. Anyway, all right, we're going to go with YouTube. This is the end with the return. Okay, we know that they will return. And we're going to get YLK over here. YLK wants to know. What does this say? How will Samson, all right, Samson, let's see. Samson feel when they see me Saturday. What is that? Saturday. All right. How will Samson feel when they see me on Saturday? There you go. Is there cats and dogs deck? Yellow. There is cats and dogs deck. It is called My Deck. My Deck has cats and dogs. We have lots and lots of dogs in my deck, but we also have cats. So this is the Oracle of Failure or something like that. What was it called? Something of nature, echoes of failure oracle. That's it. Anyway, it has dogs and cats and tigers and lions. Noel, thank you for your very generous donation. I appreciate you. It also has people in it. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, I need to reprint this deck. Unfortunately, everything costs 10 times more than it did. So printing the deck is actually prohibitively expensive. Noel, thank you again for your very generous donation. I appreciate you. All right, you're listening but driving. Well, Christina, I am busted indeed. There you go. So, there you are. There you are, Christina. I had to get you on the stream. I had to get you on the stream finally. Anyway, you actually left early. That's a good thing. I thought you were going to leave at like 9 or something. All right, YouTube account. We already did that. How does Samson feel when they see me on Saturday? It's been 6 months since we last met at work. That's interesting. How will they feel? Are they going to be passionate? Are they going to be amazed? Are they going to be having fun with that? We do need a little bit of a little Buddhas with a little Buddha tarot up in the house. You want this deck. Well, we got the, let me get the Echoes of Failure box so you can see it. Hang on. I think, I don't know what's in this box. Is this the Echoes of Failure? It is. I think we have oh no, this is my prototype. Oh wow, this is a prototype deck. I might give this away. I'm not going to lie. I might give this away. I might give this one away. This was a prototype deck that I printed initially. I just wanted to see how it looked. I wanted to I wrote some stuff on it. I wanted to kind of prototype it out and see if it would be okay with a big print. So this is the prototype version of the Echoes of Nature. I might give this away this weekend. I might give it away. And this is a big time giveaway over here because this does not exist. This is literally the last. This is the absolute last one. So yeah. Anyway, I might give it away. Because it's kind of rough. I mean, the backs are not the backs of the final version and whatnot. So it's kind of rough-housed. But I think it'd be kind of fun, though. Yeah, there you go. Anyway, it's a prototype deck. I don't know if I should put it up for sale, if I should give it away. Yeah. I mean, it's missing some final cards from the final print, but it was something that I printed on my own and just said, I want a copy just to see what it looks like and see how it reads and whatnot. So that was kind of what I did with that. But anyway, we'll see about that. Tune in this weekend to see what I figured out. Anyway, how will Samson feel when they see me on a Saturday? A little bit conflicted, but very excited. Four of Pentacles. All right. Now, I think Samson is a little excited. I think there's some anticipation. There's a lot of energy in the air from this particular interaction, this particular meeting. You got a Five of Wands over here, like something's pending. Something big is coming. And again, a lot of tension, a lot of things going on, a lot of things out there. But yeah, there's some sort of a conflict. They're not sure. They're a little bit excited, a little bit of anticipation, but they don't really know how to handle it. So a little bit of a new kind of thing here. Four of Pentacles says they're going to be a little shy when they see you. Bottom line, right? Going to be a little bit shy. They're going to be kind of pulled back. They're not going to express things. Now, don't take that bad. Just be aware that, again, a little bit nervous. They're going to have that little nerves racking over there. Four of Pentacles says if they are shy, if they are pulled back a little bit, I wouldn't be like offended or anything like that. I don't think something's wrong. I think that the big thing here is you just need to be aware that there's a little bit of nervousness. So they're not going to be themselves. They do warm up though, right? Eight of Cups, I warm up. I let the nervousness kind of just blend out. I let it just leave, right? A little bit of a leaving action, exiting action with the cups, with the emotions. I think that's going to be the big opportunity here. But the High Priestess says that this is going to go well. A lot of good stuff here. They're going to have a lot of anticipation, a lot of excitement. And overall, wow, okay, it just looks really good, right? You don't have, this is interesting too. I'm not going to say it's going to get canceled, but something may change in the circumstance, right? So maybe you have things planned, you want to do this, you want to do that. You need to understand that some things may change a little bit. So you may be in for a little bit of an alteration about what is going on or how things are going to be processed here. Anyway, at least that is my opinion, and I am sticking with it. We got Yellow's got another donation. Yellow, thank you so much for your continued donations. I appreciate you. All right, let's see what we got going on over here with Adriana. How does Chris, the Libra, truly feel about me right now? Not 5 minutes ago, but right now. Let's see how they feel about you indeed. A little bit of a dark mansion. Tarot makes the world go round. Makes the world go round indeed. Love me some dark mansion. So there you go. We're going to see where this is going to take us. All right. How does the Libra truly feel about me? Let's see what's going on. We got the Three of Cups, the Hermit, and the Nine of Swords. Man, they don't. Nine of Swords says that they really don't have like a ton of feeling. It's almost like a little bit of a disconnect. They're really not excited. They're really not, in that kind of theme sort of thing. Nine of Swords says, I don't know, just an overwhelming kind of feel here. Not something I'm too excited about, too thrilled about. A little bit of overwhelming thing going on with that. Three of Cups says, though, once they get away from the overwhelming aspect, I think that they do have some excitement, some level of thing. It's almost like either they're busy with somebody else, almost like maybe there's some distance here. They're not able to sort of manifest or express what they kind of need to here as well. But the Hermit just says that there's a disconnect. So, there's a disconnect indeed. So I don't know what kind of distance there is between here or what kind of things just didn't work out or what have you, but there is a disconnect. So just be aware of that. Anyway, that is how it goes sometimes. That is how it happens with that. Should I buy a copy of the Cthulhu deck? I don't know. Do you want the Cthulhu? No, let's not do the Cthulhu. Instead, I don't know. Maybe Dark Mansion again? No. Maybe some Chiro Marchetti? Let's get Chiro's spin on this. Chiro wants to know, is the Cthulhu deck something that's just going to benefit you in the long run? That's what I'm kind of feeling here, Is it something that's just going to benefit you in the long run? Number one, you got a 4. I think you should wait. I just think you should wait for the Cthulhu deck. It feels like this is a deck that you're not really going to resonate with. You're just not going to have the resonation that you need with that. It almost feels like because it's a pip card, because it just feels like it's really disconnected from where you would ultimately like to have it. Like you're just not going to reach for it. You're not going to use it, all of this other stuff. The 6 says you just can't really get into it. That's one of the main problems here, right? There are other, Cthulhu is a free intellectual property, right? Because it expired. Cthulhu is a free intellectual property, so you can get it. Anybody can make one. So there's a lot of other competitions with a Cthulhu deck. They're going to be a little bit better. I got to tell you that, right? So getting a Cthulhu deck, you may want to shop first. What kind of things are out there? What kind of opportunities are there? Maybe there's one that you would like. Ultimately, you do need to figure out if you're going to resonate with it before you spend the money, because this is going to be one of those where you pick it up and it just sort of sits there and not a lot of good things happening, with that. But yeah, ultimately shop around. Do not settle with the Cthulhu. Do not settle indeed, especially a pip deck. I mean, at least get the illustrated minors out there. Is there any sign that John will just pick up the phone and give me a call? Let's see if John's going to be out there. John's going to be like, I need to call Cinderella, right? Maybe they need to call you. Okay, let's see. If it didn't, I'd probably made my goal sooner if I didn't disappear so often, Life is busy. People are very busy with their lives, So it's very difficult to get a lot of goals done lately because everybody's busy doing their own thing. With that, is there any sign that John will call soon? 10 of Swords, no. 3 of Pentacles, no. 4 of Cups, no. No, and no. Going with a big old thumbs down on this one. This looks a little rough, I'm not going to lie. 3 of Pentacles says, yeah, it's just not something I want to connect. Just not something I want to connect to. Not something I kind of want to do. Not something I kind of want to go forth with. Four of Cups. I've had all the cups that I need. I don't need another one. You know, that's going to be the problem. And Ten of Swords is the cutting action is prevalent and it is prominent here. You're going to have difficulty getting that done. So no, I really don't think they're going to call me. I don't think they're going to call me anytime soon. It's going to be a little bit at most, right? You're going to have a delay at the least. At the least, you're going to have a delay, like a pretty substantial one in getting that done, right? Because everybody kind of, you know, time heals all wounds, or time gives you opportunities that you otherwise would not have had. That's what I'm saying. Rosemary wants an opportunity to impress the boss. What does the boss think about me? Do they like me? Do they not like me? What is going on with that? You want at least one darker deck. Does the Dark Mansion not qualify? Is a Dark Mansion kind of not one of those? I don't know. A Cthulhu deck was a Kickstarter too, which is a problem, you know. Anyway, yeah, the Cthulhu deck. So the problem with the Cthulhu deck is it was a Kickstarter, and you know, it's really expensive. It was really, really expensive. So just be aware of that. All right. Anyway, we got Rosemary wants to know something. What does my boss think of me? Knight of Swords. You're very good at communicating what you need. You're very good at accepting communication. So if you got specifications, if we need you to do something, you're good at sort of receiving that information, getting everything done with that. You get overloaded quickly. Right? You know, I can't just overload you with 1,000 things. You get overloaded quickly. And they would like to load you with more kind of things, more responsibilities and whatnot, but they know you got your limits, right? Everybody has their limits, and they know that you're sort of limited in some of the multitasking things and stuff like that. They love to overload you and whatnot. I guess that's kind of good though, because I don't think they pay you any extra, in my opinion, of course. Six of Swords, it says that they like that you're going to be there a long time, right? I think that the boss appreciates that they're stable. You're not going anywhere. When they need you, you're going to be there. And that's going to be the best opportunity for you indeed. Now, Knight of Swords says that in the back of their mind, they have a concern about you leaving. Rosemary, that's the way out on a limb here, but that's what I do. In the back of their mind, they have a concern about you leaving. Are you leaving? Are you looking around? Are you kind of like, what's going on with all of that? In other words, if another opportunity opened up, would you take it? Would you take it? So, yeah, I think that's a big thing, right? That is what they think of you. Crystals and paint, the Dark Mansion's a vastly superior choice. Like a vastly superior choice. That is one to where you will be very happy you chose the Dark Mansion over the Cthulhu. In my opinion, the quality is there, the shuffleability is there, everything about that deck is insane. So yeah, the Dark Mansion, it just really resonates, has a lot better symbology, has a lot better overall feel to it. So I think that's going to be, you know, kind of where you're at with that, in my opinion. Of course, Karen, welcome, good to see you. How you doing tonight? All right, we're going to go over here with how's the crush at work see me? Will they make a move? I do think they'll make a move. I do. Look at this. Look at these cards. That's nuts. That is nuts. They like you. We got a little love balloons coming up in here. They like you. I think there's a lot of good things happening with this individual. You got an Ace of Swords. They will make a move. They'll make a communication to you. They'll be like, hey, what's going on? How are you doing over there, Rosemary? Good to see you, right? A little connection here. They'll hand you a cup. And there'll be a sea in the background. You'll be in swim trunks, you know, a pretty exciting part of that. And happy home, happy family is the nice conclusion to that. So Rosemary, this looks pretty clean. It looks beautiful. It looks clean. I think everything's going to be fantastic about this. I really, really, really like that. If you're shopping for a Halloween deck, the Trick or Treat Tarot is coming. It should be in my mailbox tomorrow. So we're going to have an unboxing of the Trick or Treat Tarot from Llewellyn. And that is a Barbara Moore deck. So you damn well know that's going to be very fine. That's going to be right nice. It's going to be one that you got to have. YouTube users got to have another question. We'll find out what YouTube user needs tonight. Let's see what's going on with YouTube user. Will M trying to creep on me? All right. But you don't believe them. So nobody has an Instagram account. I attract insta creeps. I don't know what an insta creep is. What's the difference between an insta creep and a delayed creep? Is there a delayed creeper? Like somebody who waits a couple of months and they're like, I'm like YouTube user. I need to creep them. It's been a couple of months. They ghosted me, but that's okay. They've been a couple of months, but I need to go creep on them because they ghosted me. I know they're on Instagram. I'm going to hunt them down and see what's going on, right? All right. Let's see. Trick or Treat deck. Excited to see it. I'm really interested. I know it's going to be good. Barbara Moore, I don't know what they do over there, but they put out like the supreme, and I mean the supreme decks. Just super high quality, super amazing decks. And I'm very excited about that. All right, we're going to use the Titanic because the M relationship has sank indeed. And that is, oh, Jesus, Ten of Swords. No, I don't think so. Ten of Swords is pretty poignant here. They're going to come around and they're going to know. And they're going to know that there's something that you don't want, right? They're going to know instantly. They're going to know that you're going to have some repercussions over here. It's going to be like, well, I'm not really sure. Ten of Swords says they're going to willing to cut it and they're going to move on, right? Because they're going to have their own thing going on. They're going to cut it. They're not going to move on. They're not going to hang around very long. Queen of Swords says they know they're going to get a really bad reaction from you if they creep. So if they start just coming in, and just start creeping around and they're like, yo, YouTube user, I'm coming over here, right? And you're like, leave me alone. I'm on Instagram, and now they're sort of creeping under the radar, trying to find you on Instagram and trying to do all of that stuff. I really don't think they're going to do it. I think the Ten of Swords are going to cut it out. They're going to conclude it. And that's going to be the end of that. They're going to be into that. So no, that is a thumbs down for it. I did not do the thumbs down for the creeping. Let's go with the other readings over here. We got Noel. Okay, before Noel, Yellow is in the queue. Yellow wants to know something about dogs. All right, so we have dogs. We have a doggy reading from Yellow. Let's get a doggy deck over here. I do have the Barcana Tarot. I need to 4K flip through the Barcana Tarot. But we're going to have a little doggy reading over here. By the way, we're ending soon. Tonight's one of those nights I'm just like lazy. I'm just like, I'm just kind of in that needing to go kind of mood. But yeah, anyway, all right, we're going to eat a banana and we're going to take a shower. All right, the Tarot Z and the Tarot V. The Tarot Z, I could not get into that at all. I could not get into that at all. It was rough. All right, now we got Yellow's question is, I miss my dogs dearly. Will I ever have more dogs again? If so, will the other half like pets? All right, we don't read upside down dogs because then they'll fall because gravity. Okay, will I have more dogs? Hermit says you do go a time period without dogs. You go to a time period without dogs. I think that's sort of something that you do where you don't have them around all the time. I think that is the big thing indeed, right? The Hermit, a little bit of alone time, a little bit sort of recovery time, and get things in order and prepare your life for dogs and all this other stuff. And then you need to take the leap. You need to take the leap and go get a dog or 2 dogs or 8 dogs or whatever you want to get. But yeah, you do need to take the leap indeed and make that happen. So I do think that you will get some dogs. We'll go a doggy thumbs up over here. 2 of C, I think you get 2. I think you get 2. So that is my prediction. You get 2 dogs. Gravity sucks. You don't want to upside down dogs in the gravity well. They will get sucked in. All right. Let's see. We got, hey, thank you so much. You're quite welcome. Thank you for your very generous donation. I appreciate that. All right, let's do this. Let's cut this question down a little bit here and go with that. My C-section, will there be any difficulties? This is my third. I'm nervous about something going wrong. Any insight will be extremely appreciated. Oh, man. If we're going to have a C-section, we need to have a C-section with the Harry Potter tarot, you know? It's not called a Harry Potter tarot, but tonight it is a Harry Potter tarot. That's what I'm saying. All right, let's see. We're going to go with this and see what's going on here. The Hermetic Tarot, yeah, that's a favorite. That is a favorite indeed. Now let's look at the C-section, and I'm assuming we're going to have some swords in here. Wizard's Tarot is good with sort of getting things right to the point, not wasting time, getting things right where it needs to be. King of Pentacles is nice. Eight of Swords, Queen of Cups, and a Judgment. All right, here's my predictions. Write it down. Here are my predictions. Let's see how many come true. Number one, I think you're going to be delivering a little bit earlier than you had expected. A little bit earlier than you expect, not dramatically early like premiere or anything. I think it's going to be a little bit earlier than expected, right? Judgment, rebirth, the reincarnation is like, whoa, here it comes. Here it comes. This is going to be something, right? So a little bit earlier, all of a sudden, there it is. Queen of Cups says you're nervous over nothing, quite frankly, right? Eight of Swords is like there's not much you can do. So you're nervous over nothing, not much you can do here. I just don't think this is something to be super concerned about. I think it goes pretty well indeed. King of Pentacles says this is something they've done like literally 10,000 times. So the people doing it have done it 10,000 times, right? I mean, you know, like a tarot reading. I've done what, 25,000 tarot readings. It's like, you know, like, you know, at that point, you know, you just don't concern yourself. You just know that things are going to go well, things are going to go amazing, and you're not really worried about anything at all, really. So I think that's where you need to be. I think that's going to be your poignant ending here to this. I think that's going to be fantastic. Eight of Swords said not much you can do anyway. You know, let them cut around, let them cut. Not going to be a big deal. King of Pentacles said this is like the utmost expert. You're not getting, you know, the 22-year-old doctor who's never done anything. He's like the intern, you know. He's like, oh, you know, never done one of these before. No. You're getting somebody like some old grizzly dude or some old grizzly lady that, well, you know, that sounds rude, but you know what I'm saying. Some old person that has done this 10,000 times and could do this in their sleep. Like they could like literally drink 10 shots of vodka and still do it perfectly. Like no problem at all. Four of Cups. It says that, again, the prediction I have is, number one, everything's a little early, not dramatically early, no premium, a little bit early. You're emotional about it for no reason. I think it's going to be just fine. You got to just be non-emotional because you're going to work yourself up and be all nervous for nothing. I'm really right for nothing. So nothing's going to go wrong. Eight of Swords says you're going to be there. You're going to be rocking it. King of Pentacles, you're going to have some elderly person that's going to do it. And again, the Four of Cups just says, you know, it's just, you're like, man, I really shouldn't have worried about all that. I really spent a lot of time concerning myself over literally nothing. So, you know, I think it's going to go perfectly. It is going to go perfectly. Not a problem at all. And, you know, the Wizard's Tarot has a record on the stream of being extremely accurate, so in my opinion. So there you go. Anyway, Deviant Moon, that would be another good one too. All right, that's it from me. I am out of here. Thank you for your very generous donations tonight. I greatly appreciate all of y'all. And we will see you tomorrow.